Well, if you are lacking energy, then I am your hookup. And I am not talking about the energy drinks, but the actual energy. Anyways, joke aside, you have probably seen about maybe almost 2 months ago that I have made a chart or a spreadsheet, however you want to call it already, about the dailies regards of the EXP gain. And as I promised, I said that I'm going to do eventually for the energy wise, and I did. It didn't really took me as much of a time because I basically knew right away how and where are NPCs located by this point, so it was way easier. Now there was a couple of, let's say, adjustments that I made. So first of all, this is all going to be published in a one and the same chart. As you can see, I've basically just added an extra slide, so you don't have to download 2 documents but only one. But yeah, I made a couple of adjustments which as I leveled up, I've updated some of the EXP gains. Like for example, defeats all of Blue Fire Whip Skeleton got an updated because it scales according to your level, and therefore it gives you more EXP and energy as you level up. And that's the case for a couple of those quests. Now, a few of those I was not able to update on the experience chart side because, like for example, Peach Gardens EXP gain. Once you hit maximum level, we all know that the EXP gain stops because, obvious, it's a maximum level. So this has currently remained. I think that this number of 350k EXP gain was, if you open, I believe, 87 of the peaches, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the formula. But basically this is just giving you a rough idea how much it can give, because you can see it's about 100k gap between the quest above and the quest beneath. For energy, however, it's different because energy you are going to keep on getting regardless of what level you are. Even in the max level, you know that you can still gain energy. So energy was to a degree way easier. And you will also probably here going to see that there is 233, let's say call it activities or daily quests, however you wanna call them, for EXP gain. However, on the energy side, there is actually 225, and that's because there are specific quests that give you only energy and not the experience, and that's same case for the some quests that only give you experience and not energy. So you can see that there is a little bit for, well, actually 2 more quests that are going to give you energy and not experience. So yeah, basically, if we go to Peach Garden, I'm just going to give you an estimate example of here. Energy gain that I took here as a calculation, this is from opened 100 peaches. So during 15-minute duration time, I was able one day to open actually 100, and that's probably my personal best record so far. And you can see that it's, I guess you could say, underrated energy gain, because you can see it's like in top 20 over here, like 18th or 19th on the list. And there is a lot of, let's say, cases where quest is underrated per energy gain. Like another example, senior race. Like you do 5 races, you gain 500k, and as you can see, there's only 14 quests that are going to give you more energy than the senior race itself. Same case you could put in for junior race. However, junior race is a little bit more down because it's restricted, as you can see, from level 30 to level 40, and it's only 70k. But still, if you need it for level 30 to gain 70k energy, is an enormous amount, trust me. Also, there is War Tree. Now, this one, I just want to first of all clarify how did I got to this number. If during the War Palace, let's say, after the war ends, you are able to summon 3 bears. This war tree is going to be activated for 15 minutes. So basically what that means, to break it down, if you summon 1 bear, the tree is going to be activated only for 5 minutes. If you summon 2 bears, tree is going to be activated for 10 minutes. And if you summon 3 bears, tree is going to be activated for 15 minutes. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that the maximum amount of bears that you can call in Phoenix City hunting ground is 3. If it is 4, please correct me down in the comments below, because I can very easily fix this number. It's going to be probably a little bit over 200k, so it's going to maybe just jump over this quest, but this number is calculated by if you were to have 15 minutes duration time of this tree. And that's why, of course, you can see here that there is a star, and star, as if you go down here and read that quest EXP, well, actually in this case it was about energy, which I'm going to fix, may vary from level of character or / due to quest being scaled according to current level, or quest is progressive. So there is a lot of variation that goes into this. Now I was not able to, let's say, gain information how much actually tree is going to give you EXP, especially this one, from war tree. Probably when I get the info of exact number how much it gives, I'm going to add it in the experience sheet, and that's why it's going to probably even up this number almost, because again, there is maybe 1 or 2 ways that you can get only energy and not the experience. Let's see, another example here is probably where is the actual ancient tree of life, if I can find it. Okay, ancient tree of life. A lot of people don't know for this. Basically at around 18 to 22 game time, that's basically evening for the game time, you can activate ancient tree of life in guild dimension, and it works completely same as the war tree during Saturdays. Now, a lot of people forgot completely about this, which I can understand. Even I have completely forgot about it for a good period of like 3 years or something like that. I just recently remembered for it. You can see that the gain isn't really all that big, only 31k energy on level 89. And yes, this quest also scales per your level, so let's say if you put level 1 character to gain energy and you put level 89, they are going to get completely different numbers, because once again, it scales according to your level. That's going to be most of the cases with those quests that have star next to the quest name itself. And let's take another example. Where is this quest? Okay, relaxing fishing. So basically, you know that there is a fishing quest for shadow sharks, which probably nobody does. And the way that you actually can get shadow sharks is just if you can fish them out, and it's extremely rare drop. You maybe can get 1 fish every 7 days or something like that. Like, it's stupidly low chance. But quest itself scales accordingly to your level once again. So there is also quest, if you remember, for spectral loach and small goldfish. Now, catch with those quests is that you have specific levels until which you can pick them up. So basically, last level on which you can pick up the small goldfish quest is probably level 30, and spectral loach quest stays available up to level 50. Now, what's the trick with those? If you keep those 2 quests as well until the second to last level, that is maximum, so in this case would be level 88, those 2 quests will also scale according to your level. So if you can keep them again until the very end of the second to last level, actually, that is, you can get massive EXP and massive energy, rather than that you just use it when you just pick it up on level 15 or on level 30 or whenever you gain those quests in the first time. So that's also something to pay attention to. And another thing that I wanted to put your attention to is quests do not have same EXP and energy ratio. Like, if we go look at here, like best EXP quest is look for materials, and for the energy, the very best quest is astrology instrument. That's the case with a lot of the quests. A lot of them have, let's say, under 50% of the exp to energy gain ratio, which you can see that to half of the quests that was baseline how they coded the quest in the first place. So basically, let's say you gain 50k energy and half of that is going to be actually 50k EXP, let's take for example, and the quest is going to then give you 25k energy, so basically half of the experience. But there are quests that give, let's say, I don't know, 60k energy and 40k EXP, and therefore that balance kind of falls apart, where you could just rely on the EXP chart. That's why I have made energy chart, because quests, like, you could say technically they are more or less following the similar trend. Like, top quests regards of EXP are mostly in top as in the energy gain, but there are, let's say, again, variations where just quest gives you a ton of energy and barely any experience. So you can kind of, let's say, orientate yourself, so you kind of don't need to, once you level up and hit level 89, you don't need to really follow anymore EXP chart. You can just go and follow energy chart, because let's be honest, energy chart you are going to need forever, and the EXP chart you are going to only really need when the new level cap comes out, which at this day and age you just burn secret EXP, occult berries, or you just level up via dailies, and that's basically done in a couple of days, and therefore you don't really have all that much of a use from EXP chart. So energy chart is going to be needed always, because let's be honest, energy is constant problem, and it always been, and it still is to this day. So yeah, I'm going to leave the link to download this file in the description of this video, and hopefully if you have, let's say, any idea that I have forgotten any way to gain energy, because I just remember that I have forgotten one, and that is when you get energy from being master to somebody. I'm going to probably insert it when I do the math and calculation properly, and I'm going to probably mention it in the video that I have planned in the future for how to improve apprenticeship and mastery system in general, because mechanic is great, but it's just so outdated and so wasted. So hopefully this energy chart helps. I'm sure that it's going to help, and if you need more understanding why I did this energy chart in the first place, you can go and check out the video where I've explained how big of a problem is energy in general and why it should be done something regards of it. So with that being said, I'm going to leave the video there, and I'll see you in the next video. So until then, stay safe.